Folks, this next hunt takes place in my home state of Missouri. We're going to be chasing whitetail bucks with one of my best friends, Shuan Klingsmith. Now, me and Shuan, we've been friends since high school, and we had a lot of fun on this hunt. I think you're really going to enjoy it.
Deer in the field. We spooked one out on the way in. We had a fat-bellied 120-inch 8-pointer over here. I don't know, something just spooked him out, but they're moving already. Scrapes have opened up. Hopefully this cold front tonight will really get things moving. They've been seeing a little daylight activity. If the wind don't get us tonight, it's switching between the north and out of the west a little bit. Got a bedding area over here on our east. Tons of food in front of us. So, they gotta be moving out here tonight. Hopefully they're up on their feet.
That shot's gonna be close right there if they come down that one.
When early season hunting on a food source, I don't like to do much calling. I keep my movement to a minimum, set tight, and just wait. And right at dark, we spot a buck at 40 yards coming right at us.
Right.
He's sick, dude. Look at him.
Wait. How far is that?
Too far. How bad's he hurt?
All right, we let that deer lay overnight. We came back in here. Tree stands right behind us. We've come up here just to see what kind of blood we got. Last night we just went ahead and left. So we're gonna follow this on out here to where he was laying and see what we've got. Blood is dark red. It's got some bubbles in it. We were hit medium. I don't know. May have got a lung, may have got liver. I don't know. This blood looks like liver. So we're gonna go out here in the field and see what we've got. Here's a good pile right here. Several good piles up to this point, and that's thick red blood. Looks like it's coming out both sides right here. I don't know. He's not here. Last night at dark when we was watching those deer, they was all going back that way. He came from that way. He feels safe that way. I think we need to go right over here and find a path of least resistance over this fence and see if he's headed back to his bedding area where he felt safe.
Looking at us.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's got his face down on the ground. He's sick.
was he? Where was he?
He was laying right here. He was laying there facing us, and I went right down through there and got him. The only shot I had was right through the bottom.
You better be ready. You drill him?
What's that?
You drill him?
Yeah, I drilled him. He just took off around that corner. Almost felt like my arrow deflected off something right here. I don't know. But I know it went in him because when he jumped up, he wheeled around. I could see part of it sticking out.
Did you stick him good?
Yeah, I stuck him. Yeah, he was there. He was laying around on his belly. He was laying on his belly with his head down. And he was just kind of looking right that way. He's sick. Bad sick. Well, it's been 18 hours. He ought to be sick. I feel a lot better about that shot than I did the one last night. One last night, 12 yards, that should have been no brainer. That's the easy ones that get you. Let's go look. He's down.
See?
I see orange right there.
Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, dude, that's a nice one.
Nice buck.
Big old rascal, huh?
He's out. He's done.
Give me some skin, brother.
He's done.
Good job.
Yeah, he's out.
Holy cow, dude.
Look at the neck on that thing. Holy moly. Cool beans, man. Thanks.
All right, buddy. Dude, put her there. Good job. Been a long time coming on that one,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Big old fat rascal.
Big neck.
Folks, we're hunting in northern Missouri today. My good friend Shuan Klingsmith. We've grown up our whole lives together. I have filmed Shuan for I don't know how many years trying to kill a big buck, and finally last night it came together. What a hunt, huh?
Awesome. Awesome. We knew he was going to come. You said he was going to come, and he did. Just like you said,
I watched this
6:30.
buck last week from about 400 yards away up on the hill, walked right underneath the stand, come out into the clover, and I told Shuan we just got to wait and get the wind right. We waited, and we've been talking for a week about that stand, trying to get that wind right. And last night, Shuan called me on the phone and said, "Callie, it's a north wind. I'm coming. Let's roll." I didn't think it was going to happen, did you?
No, I didn't. It was 6:30. It was getting dark, and 6:45 is about it. And there he comes, 6:30.
Kind of freaked me out on the camera a little bit. I was watching these two bucks fight, and we were kind of in awe how many deer were out in the turnips eating, and this guy, all of a sudden, I heard crunching, and me and Shuan looked at each other, and next thing we know, he's standing under us.
12 yards. 12 yards. It was almost too easy.
It was too easy. But he put a hole right through the center of him. But folks, they don't always die when you get a hole right through the center of them, do they?
No. 18 hours ago. Yeah.
So we did a little sneaking through this bushes, and finally Shuan was able to get another arrow in him. He does have a scar on him. We're going to have to call this one the Gillette buck or shaven buck because he has a big scar on the side of his head. But what a nice buck. Big old fat neck on him. Big nice tan.
I'm tickled.
Dude, this is
I'm tickled.
October. Early October.
Yeah. Maybe we can get you one tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, that was an exciting hunt in northern Missouri. Shuan harvested a beautiful whitetail buck. Let's talk about the tips and strategies of why Shuan was successful. Well, folks, most of the tips we're going to talk about happen after the shot. You can see Shuan hit this deer just a tad back, and we weren't sure if it was the back of the lungs or liver. But by being able to watch this deer, we were able to learn it wasn't the lungs. That deer walked out into the clover over 100 yards, and an hour and a half later, he was still laying there with his head up. So we knew we were going to have to leave him overnight. So the first tip is we stayed in the tree until after dark, and then we climbed down as quiet as we could to sneak out without spooking the deer. So tip number 2 is the next day when we came to look for the deer, we were very persistent. We followed the blood trail ran out. And just like every bow hunter, we got butterflies in our stomach thinking, man, are we going to find this buck? But I know through all the years of bow hunting, when you shoot an animal in the middle with a 3-bladed sharp broadhead, there's a really good chance you're going to find him. So we kept looking, and finally Shuan found him in the right spot, which takes me right into tip number 3, is you better be ready for a follow-up shot. Don't just assume that the deer is going to be expired. Well, Shuan snuck up, got in position, and was able to get a second arrow in him, which made for an easy recovery. Folks, if you follow these 3 tips, stay in the tree longer not to spook the deer after you hit one, be very persistent the next day when you're trying to find your deer, and folks, always be ready for a follow-up shot the next day. I know you're going to be more successful and find more deer in the whitetail deer woods. Thanks for being with me, and I hope you enjoyed the 15-Yard Files.
Where you can't see the forest for all the cottonwood trees, my little humble abode sits back in a hole where nothing don't bother me. And in the spring of the year when the big birds strut, you can bet I'm gonna call. I'll be hunting tom turkeys and eating deer jerky that we killed back in the fall. I got a blonde-haired, green-eyed beauty queen. She knows how to treat me right. And she's been known to hunt the rut till she's got one in her sights. We got a big old red truck with 4 doors and 4-wheel drive to haul one out. And she'll hang him up and skin him and fry him in the kitchen and hang up another Hazel Creek mount.